much.
TK.
Thank you.
I know, it was like my, oh my god.
Hello, mera hit. Soniye had this love and passion for music. So do something on. Sapne tere chahat ke sapne tere.
Shoes or soap?
Of course, soap, yaar.
Desi Web USA. The perfect dose to your entertainment.
Hi guys, नमस्कार, मैं हूँ उर्मिन and welcome to देसी वेब USA, your number one channel जहाँ पर आपके favorite artists, musicians, composers, singers all come together to share their personal stories. We know a little more about themselves and today I have an artist जिनके बारे में उनसे ज़्यादा मैं जानती हूँ क्योंकि मैंने इतनी बार उनसे बातें की है and I don't like to call it an interview because with you Tulsi it's more of a conversation.
Absolutely, Urmin. So good to see you. And the minute I got to know it's Urmin, I was like, इसको तो सब पता है. What else does she want to know about me?
I'm so grateful. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tulsi Kumar.
Thank you.
Also
Thank you so much.
TK.
Thank you.
But I'm so glad that ये जो आपने कहा, आप बोर नहीं होती हो कि oh my god, it's still Urmin, it's again Urmin.
No.
क्या बातें करें?
I think with Urmin, we've struck such a friendly rapport that it's more of a friendly conversation. आज हम सिर्फ chit chat करेंगे और आप हमारी बातें सुनेंगे.
बिल्कुल. So Tulsi, I absolutely adore your journey as an artist क्योंकि आप हर बार अपने आप को reinvent करती है. मुझे लगता है ये शब्द मैं इनको इतनी बार बोल चुकी हूँ. Look at her. मतलब
Thank you.
It's so nice to see you. But tell me, what motivates you to every day come up with something new? Just like this new dance wave mashup that you come up with.
Yeah, I think every day I'm very, very passionate about my music.
Yeah.
And I think that comes to me from my family.
Yeah.
Of course, मेरे पापा जो बिल्कुल म्यूजिकल फील्ड से नहीं थे, he had this love and passion for music, and from nowhere he came to Mumbai and he made this empire single-handedly. तो I think वो म्यूजिक के लिए जो पैशन है, कुछ नया करने का रोज कुछ, I wake up with a new thought every day. I want to do something. I want to challenge myself, and I think music is something that I live, I breathe, and बहुत मजा आता है हर बार कुछ नया करने में. And yeah, also performing. So as you mentioned, जो कि मेरा नया release है Dance Wave Mashup, उसमें मैंने 3-4 मेरे favorite जो dance numbers है, जिसमें से 2 तो मैंने ही गाया, 2 बाकी दूसरे artists के हैं जो मैंने cover किए हैं. So I decided to fuse something and perform to it because my audiences don't know कि मुझे of course they've heard me sing, but they've not seen me dance because बहुत सारे dance numbers मैंने नहीं किए.
I know, it was like my oh my god man, I love that वो एक hook step लेकर आपने सभी गानों में उसका इस्तेमाल इतने beautifully किया because of course I'm also a dancer and I just enjoy reels that have songs and then there's dancing and everything going on. मुझे ये जानना है आपसे Tulsi that like was there a 90s nostalgia attached to this concept because it took me back to the time जब हम television पर music videos देखते थे and then we would go back to काश यार हमारे पास ऐसे 4-5 गाने एक साथ होते जिस पर हम बहुत डांस करते. So was there like that 90s?
So that was the idea. Actually, I was myself grooving to some dance numbers and then that idea came to me that why not I make a mashup of at least 3-4 songs, fuse them together and then kind of make a video because usually mashup सिर्फ एक lyrical के way में हम लोग सुनते हैं कि गाने आ जाते हैं एक साथ. But I kind of got into the music production. Lijo has done the music production for this particular mashup and I jammed with him. I wanted a certain radio effect. If you see the video in the start, there's a radio effect and there's a little radio that'll take you back in time. So yeah, these elements we pre-decided on the music before we got onto the video. So music create हुआ and then I was like यार एक hook step रखते हैं because as you said we all know reels are trending big time and we want all our audiences to do something on reels. So we kind of got the hook step in a way that वो हर गाने में match or fit in हो.
So, this is the best time of your life. And I say this to you every year, but I just feel that
That's sure.
you keep like acing it, है ना? You like मुझे नहीं लगता कि
नहीं मैं कोशिश करती हूँ.
ये वो सिंगर है जो ड्रीम्स ही देखती है. सपने बोलते हैं आऊँ क्या? नहीं मैं उठ रही हूँ because I have a new dream. I want to fulfill it today. And this definitely is a very important phase because you're dancing, you're owning to every bit of the songs.
I think social media has opened up so much in the last few years. You have so much you have a platform just right there on your phones, and everybody is glued to their phones and they stay connected. Like I come across so many people who love my music, who are my fans. They walk up to me and they're like, अरे आप तो आज मुंबई, कल तो आप मुंबई में थे, because they're so glued to your Insta stories, to your what you're doing and everything you share with them. So I think the platform has become in a way that I want to do newer things. I also do a lot of reels where I do a lot of dance covers. So that's where I thought, yeah, reels pe kar rahi hu, why don't I come out with something that will entertain the audience.
Amazing. Speaking about your international audience, जिसकी fan base भी बहुत ज़्यादा है, people who are watching us right now, we'd love to know कि अगर हम US की बात करें, what is your favorite city in the US that you just
has to be New York. I mean, I was there. अभी पिछले दो तीन सालों से तो मैं नहीं गई because of course of the COVID and all the situation that's going on. But I was there in 2017 where I won my IFA. So the IFA awards were happening in New York, and I have some beautiful memories. That was my first IFA that I got in New York, and the most wonderful part was that I was
and this was for Kabir Singh.
No, for Soch Na Sake from Airlift. And Kabir Singh के लिए मुझे award नहीं मिला.
What a track.
So but yeah, तो मुझे याद है I was there near the Times Square, and you know there were these Indians over there who walked up to me, and I was having ice cream and chilling, and they're like Tulsi Kumar, and I just felt so good because you know in such a buzzing place like the Times Square when people come up to you, they recognize you for your work and they wanted pictures, etc. So I think whenever anyone comes up to me and recognizes me for my work, I think that just gives me a instant high, especially in New York City at the Times Square. So yeah,
what a feeling, what a feeling.
Absolutely.
पर आपके ऐसे iconic गाने हैं जिसके लिए you are known for, and I'm so glad that there is this one track that is an out and out Tulsi Kumar track. I don't think that we can have an interview and not speak about Tum Jo Aaye.
Oh yeah.
How special is this song for you?
Very, very special. The song was actually a turning point in my career. It released back in 2010, composed by Pritam Da, lyrics by Irshad Kamil ji. I think puri team, Rahat Saab ke saath maine gaya. I mean, my name and Tum Jo Aaye come together. So yeah, that's the kind of recognition that song gave.
मेरे ख्याल से आपके सभी गाने बड़े कमाल के हैं, but for me, if
Urmin is very sweet.
If I have to really pick, like Tum Jo Aaye has a very very special feeling to it. पता नहीं वो क्या वक्त था, वो क्या माहौल था जब उसे रिकॉर्ड किया गया, but it felt like everything just came together to create a soulful track.
Absolutely. मैंने ये गाना डब किया था around 2009 के end में, and उसके बाद प्रीतम दा के स्टूडियो में डब करके आ गई थी. उसके बाद I didn't hear anything. कहाँ जा रहा है, कौन सी फिल्म में, कौन गा रहा है मेरे साथ, मुझे कुछ नहीं पता था. 2-3 महीने बाद मुझे वापस प्रीतम दा के स्टूडियो से कॉल आया कि you know उसका कुछ लाइंस चेंज हुई हैं, रीड अप करना है. So I was like, yeah, fine. When I went in the studio to read out, तब राहत साहब की voice थी उसमें, and they told me that it's going to be in Once Upon a Time in Mumbai, in the film, on Kangana and Ajay Devgn, and I was just so excited because that was one of my first songs, first few songs that was getting positioned in such a beautiful film. And वो जब गाना गाया था तभी feeling थी कि because I personally like the song, so I had this feeling कि the audiences will also like it.
So you get कभी-कभार हो जाता है.
Yeah, but वो गाना, I don't know if a lot of you all remember, वो गाना 1-2 महीने तक इतना pick नहीं हुआ था.
Correct.
Because I remember Pilu was the first song that came out, and that was all over the place, and I was like, shit, second गाना है, चलो हो जाएगा, you know. But it had been a month or over a month and it didn't pick up. And I remember having a conversation with my mother that, I had really high hopes of this song. It's such a beautiful song and all. But then as the movie picked up, everything, after a month and a half, the song just picked up in a way that आज भी चलता है. And आज भी मैं रेडियो पे जब वो गाना सुनती हूँ, I get all excited and
हम
I
अभी
start
सुनना
posting
चाहते हैं. हम अभी सुनना चाहते हैं 2 लाइनें.
तुम जो आए जिंदगी में बात बन गई, इश्क मजहब इश्क मेरी जात बन गई, सपने तेरी चाहतों के, सपने तेरी चाहतों के देखती हूँ अब कई दिन है सोना और चांदी रात बन गई हो, तुम जो आए जिंदगी में बात बन गई.
Oh my God, absolutely
Thank you.
amazing. I can listen to the song every single day. There's just so much of love for this track, really, Tulsi.
Thank you. Thanks
It's
so much.
amazing. और पिछले 2 सालों में, while we were going through the pandemic, it's so nice to see artists motivating themselves, collaborating with so many other artists and creating independent music. Tulsi Kumar was like in the business. Like कुछ नहीं करना है भाई, हमको गाने बनाने हैं, दर्शन रावल के साथ बनाए जा रहे हैं, जुबिन के साथ. How many artists have you collaborated, worked solo with? There was Tanhai that came. There was so much that happened. And मुझे लगता है कि हमारी बातें ज़्यादा कोविड में हुई हैं.
Yeah, actually, I think I was on the 5th gear of my career, like in terms of speed, during the lockdown. Of course, I did a lot of collaborations with some very good artists. There were songs with Darshan, with Jubin. I did some solo tracks. I did a track with Milind. So yeah, I think independent music has really picked up. I was doing a lot of Bollywood music initially. Of course, I did release an album of mine, which I don't know if you all remember, in 2009. It was called Love Ho Jaye. But of course, at that time, there was no social media and, we just did an event and the songs came out and etc. But now, there's so many avenues and platforms where you can actually talk about and be seen with your song. Before COVID hit, I was in talks with a lot of artists. I was looking at doing a lot of independent music. So I wanted to collaborate with a few artists. I wanted to do something solo. And of course, everybody had the time in hand and everybody was in their houses. So it was very easy to catch hold of everyone and come together as a team. Naam, जो मेरा एक गाना था, वो already shot था. It was already shot. We had done it pre-COVID. And by the time in July, we released that. और उससे पहले दर्शन के साथ एक गाना आया, तेरे नाल, जो हमने actually अपने respective घरों से shoot किया था, because the lockdown was very, very strong at that time. But we knew that we wanted to give out something because especially at that time, music was the only source of entertainment for all the people who were sitting back home. So we tried to do that, and then थोड़ा lockdown खुला तो और गाने तो बनते जा रहे थे. Shoot के लिए we used to wait and get that timeline where we could shoot.
And guys, I want to tell you all that just watch the videos of every song because this woman is like an all-rounder. Look at the acting, मतलब ये जो जज्बात निकल रहे हैं. Especially there's a beautiful शादी song जिसमें जो दुल्हन बनी है. Oh my God, Tulsi! I'm pretty sure that you must have also felt कि वापस शादी कर लेनी चाहिए ऐसी.
Yeah.
ऐसी एकदम typical.
Actually, there was a wedding happening in Tera Naam. That was the song, and all the functions and everything. So yeah, I was reliving my wedding memories. But yeah, it's a lot of fun doing different. And then Tanhai is a rock pop song, which was a completely a different side of me. You see me in all westerns, performing, etc. So Naam was again a very, very beautiful, emotional story. And then Iskadar got so much love. And that was like a totally filmy drama kind of a music video. So yeah, I've brushed up my acting skills on the go, like while doing these videos. But yeah, all the music videos were a lot of fun. And I think somewhere down the line, music videos really help you to connect visually with your audiences. Of course, audio form, you're connecting with them over radio, over your playback songs for films, but with independent music, when you're also the face of your song, that's where the audience really, really connects with you big time.
But since you started doing so much of intense acting, इसकी वजह से घर पर प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है कि यार you're not sure एक्टिंग कर रही है तुलसी या फिर रियल में कुछ?
No, actually I have got a couple of acting offers, but I've not taken them up because I've been wanting to honestly focus on my singing. And I think if you focused on one field, of course acting can happen sometime later, if because for me something that is even a role that demands you to be a singer, that's something that I would get inclined towards. But otherwise I don't think I have it in me to be like this commercial actress, and it's a completely different job. So I think I'm very, very happy with my...
Oh, it just says that you're a true artist. It's not a stepping stone to something else. Yeah. अब मेरे पास एक इंटरेस्टिंग सा गेम है, बिकॉज हम एंटरटेनमेंट की बात कर रहे हैं, तो एक एंटरटेनिंग गेम तो बनता है. Now this game is that what would be harder for you to live without for a year? मैं आपको दो ऑप्शंस दूंगी. आप बताइए कि if you given a choice, what would be harder to live without for a year between internet and TV?
Internet, for sure. अभी तो इंटरनेट के बिना तो टीवी भी नहीं चलता है, so it has to be internet.
Books or movies?
Movies. I'm a movie buff. I'm very, very bad with my reading skills. So everything, मतलब books भी मेरे को movie form में मैं देख लूँगी.
Shoes or soap?
Of course soap यार. सोप के बिना तो बहुत ही मुश्किल हो जाएगा एक साल, मतलब मेरे लिए नहीं, people who are around.
Sunscreen or sunglasses?
I think sunscreen is a very, very important part of it. Should be everyone's skincare. Skincare.
Sugar or gluten?
To live without, I can live without sugar.
You can live without sugar.
Yes. I can live without gluten also, but I'm not allergic to gluten or something, so sugar.
Okay. Your car or your phone?
My phone. Phone keeps me connected to all my fans. How can I not have my phone with me?
Coffee or tea?
I actually like both, but yeah, I begin my day with a cup of tea.
The beach or snow?
The beach.
You can live without the beach? Or you want the beach?
Sorry. I thought I was choosing between. No, I can live without snow. I need my beach.
You need the beach.
Yeah, I need the beach. I need my breeze.
You're a water baby.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Also, I'm a Pisces, so I'm attracted to water.
Absolutely. Toilet paper or toothbrush?
Toothbrush, I think, is more of a necessity.
You can do without a pillow or a blanket. ये तो मतलब
I cannot do without a blanket. I can do without a pillow.
Pillow.
Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah.
Easy game.
Easy game. You played really well, and we want to know more about finally your amazing dance wave mashup. 4 गाने जो आपने सोचे, it wouldn't have been easy for you to choose.
Me and Lijo were on constant discussions as to कौन से गाने ऐसे लाएं जो एक, when you fuse from one to the other, it should sound like one song.
Yeah.
It should not sound like a switch. So finally we zeroed down Lagdi Lahore Di, which was a part of a film that I did for a film song with Guru. And then we did Akhlar Jave, because Akhlar Jave is one of my most favorite tracks, and I wanted to cover it and perform to it. Yaad Piya Ki Aane Lagi, I think it's an all-time iconic song that of course was recreated with Neha's voice also. And then Love Mera Hit Hit. I was like, I have to have Love Mera Hit Hit because it's one of my most iconic past dance numbers. So I was like, I want to end with this song. So now let's see if we can bring this together and how we can match the tempos, the scale, etc. But yeah, it all came, and then I had this wonderful team. Sumit, who's directed the video, is a first-time director, and he's worked with me in the past on a couple of other things. But this was, I was like, okay, you do it, and then me and him, we sat on the concept. We kind of decided as to mashup hai, easy shoot karna hai, but then we want to keep it very performance-oriented. and it was very upbeat. So you also see some transitions in the video.
Yeah.
If you go and watch the video, there are some transitions that happen in Reels. So we were very influenced with what we were seeing on Reels, and we're like, let's have a transition in the music video. So there's a book and then there's a car. So you'll see how it makes a transition to the other frame. And I absolutely loved working on this project because right from the scratch to start of the music to the end where the color graded video comes and you have your inputs to marketing the video, I think I was involved at every step, and that's what really keeps me going. And it because when I'm so involved, it's like part of me. So whether it's like a mashup or it's a cover song or even a smallest reel that I do, so that's my pattern of working. Some people don't like it, but that's the way I am, and the end result is always very good.
Because then you own every bit of you are with the journey. And it's
so I get involved in every process. And
तो इन चारों में से एक गाना जो आप हमें भी सुनाना चाहेंगे?
देखा तुझे देखा मैंने हुआ मैं तो crazy, तबा मेरी तू है तो sexy, आजा मेरी बाहों में तू आजा baby love me, मुझे तू जरा सी हाँ इस दिल में एंट्री दे, छुपा ले यूं मुझको ना रहे कोई एग्जिट, है लव मेरा हिट सोनिए तो फिर कैसी खिट पिट, सोनिए तू बेबी बड़ी फिट सोनिए न कर ऐसे खिट पिट.
Ooh, love it. Guys, I'm going to learn the step with Tulsi right now. तब तक के लिए do not forget to watch the video. Enjoy this dance wave mashup. So guys, Tulsi Kumar and Tulsi, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much, Urmin. Thank you to everyone for watching this video.
Alright, that was me, Urmin, on Desi Web USA. Also wishing you all a very, very happy Ganesh
Chaturthi. Yes. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi, everyone.
Desi Web USA. The perfect dose to your entertainment.